You told my colleague Jenny Moss that you might George Lucas March 22nd birthday.
I think we are.
You are?
I think we're going to George Lucas it.
I mean...
Hello, fellow followers, and welcome back to FanZcene. And today, after you, looks like Stranger Things is not being retroactively edited after the fact, or is it? It's a little bit of a yes, and it's a little bit of a no. The article I used yesterday came from GQ, and it talked about how Jonathan Byers' scene where he's taking pictures of Nancy in the bushes from season 1 had been cut out on Netflix, but it's still available on the Blu-ray. That turned out to be false. That was wrong. You know, the Stranger Things writers and GQ, you had to tell the truth. You know, they told him that it was wrong, and GQ amended their story and everything. However, it's still being edited, whether it's in a big way or small way. And I still say support physical media, and I still say, I wish you would not tamper with things after the fact, but I can understand in certain situations here, like the Duffer Brothers have done with like visual effects. Maybe they weren't quite done on time when it was about to air, and so they needed to fix it. You know, you have deadlines, you have dates, and sometimes you get something out, and then you see maybe that special effect or something didn't work. I get it, and it's like they say, which I'm going to show you here in a minute. It's nothing story related. However, it's still editing, and they're just laughing about George Lucasing things, which is kind of weird, because I know George Lucas, when he edited his Star Wars, kind of made a lot of fans mad, and they still prefer the despecialized editions because that's what people fell in love with. That's what people love, and it doesn't look like they've edited anything out of the show severe. I like the Duffer Brothers. I love Stranger Things. It's one of my favorite streaming shows, and I'm so glad to have picked up the Blu-ray here. I'm still waiting for season 3 and hopefully season 4. However, here's the Duffer Brothers in their own words about exactly what they've been George Lucasing on the show.
You told my colleague Jenny Moss that you might George Lucas March 22nd birthday.
I think we are.
You are?
I think we're going to George Lucas it.
I mean, otherwise it's too sad, guys.
It's too sad. No, it doesn't make any narrative sense. So like we were talking about it yesterday. I think we're gonna George.
I'm just glad we've turned George Lucas into a verb.
Same.
I've always been like, don't George Lucas things, but now I'm kind of, we have George Lucas things also that people don't know about.
No, that's right.
But it'd be hard for anyone to figure it out because you'd have to.
You do have the physical copies though, the Blu-rays and stuff. You'd have to compare.
But I think
the beauty of Netflix is that we can just drop. I mean, and also, even if you watch maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but if you watch season 4 the night it came out, versus if you watched it one day later, Friday, it's different. And so I think that
some of the visual
effects.
Yeah,
it's not like story, but you're essentially patching in shots.
Yeah.
Netflix has, I don't think they've ever allowed people to patch on opening weekend, and we said, well, why not? And they said, well, it makes us nervous. And we're like, well, maybe we try it this time. And it turned out fine. But
as you heard there, they have been tinkering with the show. They have changed things in the show. There is something in the first season that nobody's found that they've changed. And the only way you will be able to notice it is if you have the Blu-ray or the 4K. And if anybody has found that, because they say nobody has found it, let me know that in the comment section. I would like to know what, in fact, did they change in season 1. And yeah, I could see, like, changing Will's birthday. I get that. I don't get me wrong. I do get it. I'm not against, wanting to fix something that maybe you made a mistake on. But at the end of the day, this is a $30 million show. There's a lot of parts going into this. There's a lot of story, visual effects. Sometimes things happen. And, I didn't get upset over the fact that they got Will's birthday wrong. I know a lot of people, feel bad for Will and everything. And yes, Will has had it rough. But I didn't feel bad that, that thought didn't cross my mind, didn't make me feel sad, or didn't make me, upset. It was just like, it happens. I get it. I get that the fact that these are his family and stuff, that they're not going to just forget his birthday, just even if the date is wrong. But what do you guys think? Seriously, what do you guys think? Do you think things should be edited with after the fact? I mean, granted, like I said, I will admit when I'm wrong. I admit it. You know, it's the scene in question with Jonathan taking pictures of Nancy. It wasn't real. It didn't happen. Matter of fact, I went through the Blu-ray scene and the Netflix scene, and there's no difference. There's no difference in those scenes. So, yeah, that didn't happen. But there are things being changed on the show. They even changed things from the first episode of season 4 to the next day. Just special effects. Which, like I said, I can get behind certain special effects being changed or fixed, or certain words maybe that need to be changed, ADR, but it is a bit of a slippery slope when you start editing. Maybe you say, maybe this needs fixed here. Maybe that needs fixed here. You know, while we're at it, why don't we just change this whole thing here? Granted, like I said, they haven't done anything with story or narrative wise, which I'm very thankful for. And I will admit, like I said, I will admit when I'm wrong and when I give you guys bad information here. So I wanted to redo this video here and let you guys know the new information, the new updated, and get your guys' thoughts on this. What do you guys think about all this? Seriously, in reality, because I like Stranger Things. I'm a huge physical media supporter, and I'm glad to have the first and second season on Blu-ray because they are the untouched, unedited versions, and that's something I'm happy with. I'm very happy with. And you know, if I want to watch what they got on Netflix, I can. But I would still prefer to go Blu-ray route. And I'm looking forward to season 5. So let me know what you guys think about all this in the comment section down below. Do you think it's okay to start going back and George Lucasing things and tweaking stuff here and there? Do you think that can lead to some problems? Like the article, the GQ article said, it's a bad trend. It's a very bad trend. So what do you guys think? Like I said, in some cases I can see where it can work. In some cases, it can turn into something that snowballs into something that where the product can look completely different than I called it a product. It's entertainment, art, right? See, that's modern. It's made everything like movies and TVs become a product, like content. The entertainment, the art, can look something different than what it was intentionally meant to be or that we first saw. So let me know what you guys think about all this in the comment section down below. And if you liked what you saw here, please hit like and subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. I would truly appreciate that. Share the video out for everybody to see. I thank you guys for watching. Wherever you guys are, please have a great, safe, happy, healthy day, morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Remember, always support physical media, and Godspeed.